Hello, boys and girls. Are you here to find out what kind of entries, what kind of targets, what kind of stop losses, what kind of risks, and what kind of things is happening in this forex world regarding dollar, euro, pound, yen, ZAR, or gold or oil? Well, then you come to the right place. In this video, we are going to feature dollar, gold, pound, euro, yen, New Zealand, Aussie, CAD, Canadian dollar, sorry. All those you want to see. Awesome. Then today we are really happy to see you here. My name is MBL. I'm a forex trader and I'm an economist. I do help you guys that are watching becoming a successful forex trader. That's at least my goal. I might not always hit with everyone, but if I just make one of you a better trader, well, then I have hit my goal. We have Jazz joining in today. Sounds amazing. Then we have Jazz. Then I want to say that trading forex is risky. Not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Whatever has happened before doesn't need to happen in the future. And whatever I say today is not investment advice, it's only for educational purposes. Yeah. Sounds good. Well, that's that. So, well, we are going to have a little chat about me structuring this webinar a bit more how I want this, less of how you maybe want it, but in the end it's going to be a fantastic video live session anyways, because I will answer your questions, I will answer your concerns, beliefs, hopes, and dreams regarding forex. Hello, travel with wife. How's your weekend? My weekend has been hammered. Well, you didn't see that coming, did you? Well, if you're in my Discord, I have been talking about making a deck. So I have had drills and hammers and circular saws and whatever those other saws you call them in English. Yeah, and my hands. So I have been trying to make a deck in the rain, and I will continue tomorrow. Cheers. Yeah. So I've just basically arrived here today, and I'm like, well, let's not make a lot of preparations, just see what the market giving us. Let's have some theories in life of what is going to happen. And then we're like, but this year is different. Well, I might agree with you that this year is different, and euro, or dollar for that matter, has been more bearish than I would normally see. So I would say that yes, every year is different, but also we have a bearish dollar that affects what we should do, what we should look for, and what we shouldn't stay away from. So I want to stay away from the dollar, and I want to say that what was I supposed to start with today? I remember now. So since we're at the beginning, I do have a technical analysis course for you on imanfx.com. But I'm really wondering, the question that I will ask throughout this video that I really want answer to, one is, what are you looking for in a technical analysis course? Pretty straight, simple. What are you looking for? So what do you see? What kind of content? What are the modules or videos or sections that you're like, if you have that, you're golden. Because we're in summer, I'm here to improve. I don't have time during the year, so now it's time to improve. So that's what I want to do. Market research 101. So we have Aussie CAD, So what kind? So the second question is today apparently. Second question is, what currency do we want? Should we start with now? So I want to have a vote. I won't do dollar first. So what are the currency you want to do now? We have one already with Aussie. I can start with Aussie. That's okay. Have a background of Aussie. Talking into Aussie because there is Aussie traders. Not all of us are dollar traders, believe it or not. Some of us are pound traders, believe it or not. The majority of my mentorship group is actually pound traders. And here we are talking about dollar and everything. Anyways, how's your pizza? Pizza was amazing. It was from Pizza Baker, and it was just on the way home because we had gotten materials from the material shop and they didn't have it across town. Because when you put, okay, this is a lot of rubble. Anyways, when we put people in Norway in quarantine, they start fixing up their houses. So apparently they have sold 500,000 square meters of decking. So there was nothing in the first warehouse, there was nothing in the second warehouse, and the third warehouse they had 3 planks. So it took us 2 days to get decking. So that's what it's been about. So pound. Pound dollar, pound Aussie, euro pound. I could start with euro pound. So technical analysis. What does this tell me and you and everyone going on daily? Okay. First of all, what are we doing here? We are range trading. Believe it or not, we are range trading. There's no trend on daily. Okay. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. What kind of candle is this? I would say this, whatever trend this is called, is a bullish trend. But who has the overtake? How would you determine that? Okay. In what direction is the market going? Okay. So we have a reversal here. We have coming down. We are coming up, 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 up. Still up, 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 up. We are down. So that wouldn't make it bearish, as I said last week. This week, we haven't closed above here. So, what are you? Let's go to 4 hour. Okay? In this 4 hour perspective, we are going up, 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 sideways, up, 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 sideways, up, 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 down, 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 up, up, up. I would say until, so this is if statement. If close above here, bullish. Okay. So if close above that candle here, we are bullish. So that would make it there. So currently here, we are still bearish. Why, you might ask? Because we made a lower low and we haven't made a higher high yet. Pretty straight, simple, forward. Somebody said to me today, how do I understand the market? What do you do to understand the market? Okay, let's start there. If you want a trend, you are looking for higher lows in an uptrend. If you're looking for a downtrend, you're looking for lower highs. All right? Oh, crap. Go back. I don't want to check your way. So, what are we seeing here? We're going up, down, but down below that one, and not up yet. So that to me can be a trend reversal. I need to be aware of that's not something that I want to see. Okay, so that makes me like, okay, as a buyer, I'm pausing, and as a seller, I'm like, okay. Then I would like to see a double top, lower low, lower high. I want to close below here, and then sell it down again. You look good with the beard. Thank you. Start with gold. I will do that later. How's your pizza? Aussie cat. I will do that later. Hi Manal. Hi Mustafa. Can you take a look at CAD Swissy? I'm long CAD Swissy. Oil, please. Sammy, I'm technical. This is mainly people look at trading. Starting, they are confused with many indicators out there. Moreover, they're not sure whether they want to be a daily, weekly, or monthly traders. Well, I might also say to that, Sammy, they don't know if they want to be a 1 minute, 15 minute, or 1 hour trader. Okay, so if you go down to 1 hour on this time frame, when you are in 4 hour now, the whole picture is like, okay, this is bullish, this is bearish. But that's just on the 5 minutes. That can be a totally different thing. And then you're like, but this is support. So now it should go up. Okay? Remember that we're still bearish and I still want it to come back up here and we're going down. But what is the target, mate? Alright. Play. Let's look. We have hit the target last week of buyers. Textbook. Oops. Let me take it away. There. So weekly. So that was textbook up here. Done. Okay. So that means that if we come back up to 91.10, you can look down to coming back down to this level here. Back down to 18.980. But why not down to the green area, which is the target normally? Well, I would always play it in the range in the summer. I would anticipate range, but then if it doesn't range, it's like, yay, okay, fine, right? So I'm just assuring that I get profit, right? Basically. So, for Euro pound traders, that's what you want to look for. But if it then doesn't do that, it says stops here, goes higher, okay, you can then take it higher. You have to break above here, take the pullback, you can buy. And then all the way up to 92. And then I've said if it closes above, it's bullish above that top there. Yes, but as a buyer, you are tiptoeing into this becoming bullish. Don't risk a lot, not a lot, just that's what I would do. But of course, it's not investment advice. All right. Pound CAD. Thank you, Aveda. Thank you. What do we see? Let's go out. Let's do that. Okay. What do we see? Range. No trend. All right. Is this bearish or bullish? I don't know. It's nowhere. So I would say in this kind of market, I'm like, would I trade that? Maybe not. Why, you might ask? Well, I want a trend. I want this. This is what I want. Okay? Good. That's what I want. Anyways, so going down to 4 hour, anything changes? Nothing changes. So I would say then here, good people, if it closes above here or below here, I can start doing something here. But until that time, I will sell up here and buy here. Done. Okay. What's the targets? Whatever that price is up here and whatever that price is down here, around 168 and around 172, 170, 180. Thank you. Thumbs up to pound yen. Wrong pound yen, I guess. Let's see. We are range bound, maybe tilted to the downside. So what would I do then? Well, let's go in and check. I would say that if prices closes below here, I would sell. If price closes above here, I would buy. But in here, that's a buy for a range trader, that's a sell for a range trader, and anything in between. So it might be a bullish week this week, for that matter. Doesn't matter to me. But to me, here, as a trend trader, I won't. Like, that's how easy your process should be. But okay, I mean, let's rewind. How do you come to the conclusion that you don't trade when your whole world is to make money? Right? Like, we are forex traders, we're supposed to make money. Like, what? You make money when it is in your favor. Whenever the market condition is in your favor, whatever you do every time, again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Not when the market is not your forte. For example, let's take a business example. If you are asked to transport tomatoes from, give me a city. Which city can it be? I always want to do Europe. So you are asked to transport tomatoes from London to Paris. Okay, good. Then you need a lorry. Then you need maybe a cooler in the lorry so it doesn't get bad. Then you might need some licenses and some papers and exporting papers and import papers and papers of the tomatoes that's good for human consumption and all those things, right? But you are not a transporter, but you're growing tomatoes. That's what you do. You grow tomatoes. You are perfecting the tomato making business. So, do you know how to do a transporting when you are a grower? No, not necessarily. So in this kind of a market, we're into forex, but are we making money? Do we know how to really emphasize on trade, on market conditions that isn't proven in our track record that we make money in? Then we leave. There's no need to go on other business adventures losing money when we can sit and wait, doing what we're doing best, maybe even improving on what we do best to do even better. Sounds like a good deal, right? Well, it does to me, because that's what I would do. I wouldn't start another side hustle of, I don't know, because that could hurt my main business. Think of a businessman. Okay, so that's kind of the situation that I'm here in Pound Yen. It's not a business for me. Spain produces more tomatoes, that's why they have tomato festival. I just did Euro Pound Himmler. So if you rewind a couple of minutes, I just talked about Euro Pound. Okay? Then I have no business in Pound Yen until it's bullish, I guess. And then I am back to pound, Aussie. Was there any business to do here? I think I have said this is a range. And if I'm not sure, it is still a range. And if you're sure, we are range bound. That means this bottom here is a buy zone, and this is a sell zone. If this not, is this a sell zone? Ah, ooh la la. This is a very low candle. Then it sounds to be in a buy area. Okay, good. Sounds amazing to me. Hello, Kunda. Europe, Euro Yen. We can do that very soon. No worries. So, what's your target, Mike? Target is 75. No, wait. Let's do that again. 82, 182, and back down here. you're looking at 79. Okay? Anything in between here, you're selling and you're buying. Sounds like a good deal to me. What's the target? In between here. Until it breaks out, there's nothing else to do. Okay. But where do you take your stop loss? Where do you price me stop loss? Well, take the below here then. No worries. What do you want to see? Well, I want to see a new higher high, but this is a range. So if price actually comes down here, I will like, good, cool. I will buy, not blindly, but some kind of reversal in a smaller time frame. Okay. What else do you want to see? I want to see price coming up here. If it doesn't, I'm out. What is the risk, you might ask? Pound going to fall again? Well, I have stop loss for that. Okay, I move on. Last pound today is pound New Zealand, kind of the same thing. Not really moving anywhere, so I would say leave it. This has been range bound, and nothing of range. Done. I will leave it to develop. And then down here, we are buying. And I guess you're selling up here and see what happens. Of course, this is not investment advice, but generally, where's your target then, you might ask? Yeah, okay. So back up here to this candle here, or down here. Okay, like that. Target is up here to this candle here, or down here. And then you look to sell up here, take it down here, and then down here, you take it up to buy there. Hi Kwambe, did you buy something? But I can check that out later on. Like, when did you do it? I can mostly find you, but if you just signed up, generally speaking, like, it's free to join as a user, but if you have purchased something, I would know. So, but if you haven't got an email, that sounds interesting. But apart from that, yeah. Anyways, so hi Lois, good to see you. So I'm done pound. Okay, everyone knows we're done pound. Pound is done. So what was the update? The update was pound New Zealand is a range. You trade the range. Pound yen is in a range. You trade the range. Pound Aussie is in a range. You trade the range. Pound CAD is in a range. You trade the range. That sounds like range on pound. Now, there were some other pairs today I wanted to cover. Aussie CAD. All right. So what are you doing here? Okay. Like, I don't know what the question is. You go up. Until we make a new lower low, we go up. Can this be the end? Yeah, but no. Generally speaking, it's generally just going up. Does it cost you a lot of money to hold it? Well, might not be a good idea. But I can't say anything else that this is trending up, then we're going up. Like, until we break below here, we're going up. Okay. What's your target, Mike? 95.83. Okay, where's the stop loss? 94.30. That was easy, wasn't it? Okay, let's continue. But what's the risks? That it makes a new low here. Okay, fine. But it doesn't seem to move a lot. So, yeah. I think that was that. I think we're going back to CAD, continuing on CAD, since we're doing CAD, kitty cat, Euro CAD. We've done pound CAD, we've done Aussie CAD, we have done Euro CAD. Okay, Euro is bullish. Okay, then, I don't know what this is. Then, first of all, this last week we had a new higher high. That was your buy area. Whoops, that was terrible of me. Anyways. 7! That was better. Okay, so that's your buy area, isn't it? Yeah, that was it. Well, hit early on profit actually, but what do you do here? You're late, mate. This is where you buy. Now you're late. I don't know what to do here. Can you sell it? Maybe not. But if you're buying here, yeah, good. Then you're just reaching for heavens. The COT report was dollar strength, CAD weakness. Yeah, okay. Sounds to me like a good deal. So who was it? Was it Trouble with Wife? You took a long on CAD Swissy, and I'm long on CAD Swissy. Yeah, okay. So what's your target? I'm just going to give it a real target. Your real target is at previous resistance. Yeah, I think so. Around 56, give or take. Yeah, 56, I think is the target. Yeah, 56.25, give or take. So can you sell here? No, you can't. No. Because since this candle was stopped out, and we have come all the way up again, the bearishness is weak. Okay, can, but it's like less likely right now. Okay, that's cool. Isn't your CAD as monthly TP? Should I track monthly TP? Oh, interesting. All right. Oops, I was doing. Where are you? There we are. Okay, something is up here. Let me take that away. Okay, we're still alive, aren't we? Good. Almost actually. And okay, interesting. So that was take profit then. Okay, that changes everything. That means for EuroCAD that you should trade it. You can trade it if it makes a new high pullback, but I wouldn't be too confident. You might just do that. How early are we? 14th? Yeah, it could. So that increases the risk of a downturn, but just play technical analysis. Don't play what you think it's going to do, play what it does. What does it tell you? It tells we're still bullish. But don't risk your wife, your life, and everything to it. Alright? So that's that. Then CAD Swissy, then I'm done with this CAD, and we'll go to dollar and oil and all those things. Yay! CAD. Where are you? There we are. Okay. You are long CAD Swissy. At what price, Mr. Trouble with Wife? Now you have your time. I can wait up to 10 days plus for the right setup, but when I get it, promise my account will show 10 profit plus. Well, there's no, yeah, like you're a hero if you can wait 10 days, but you still have to do a job. Okay, so what's your entry? Trouble with Wife. See if we can get something out of you, help you out. Okay, I will just wait for him to answer. Then in the meantime, we can do whatever we want to. So we did go down to here. We did go up to here. That's kind of a directionless move, I would say. Nobody won. We're back down here. Okay. CAD is weak. At least that's kind of what mention that I got. But apparently is CAD Swissy weaker? Well, there's 69. 16 on 150. Okay. That's a good area. Yeah, that's a good one. Cool. Stop loss below here. Stop loss below 68.90. That's 20-30 pips. 30 pip stop loss. Okay, good. That's a good one. Will it? Well, I don't know. Target should be back up here, I guess, to 70. Don't hope for a lot, but that's what I think at least. And then I think that you. I think that's a good entry. I don't know if I would trade this pair specifically, but it's a good entry. Good on you. What's the risks? That the weakness in CAD can continue. Swissy can get stronger, but I think that's where you have your stop loss. Entry wise, good enough. Target up there. Then you shall see and wait. Okay, let's do gold. People are like, what are you doing? Well, let's do gold. Okay, right. Another thing here. When you are looking for a technical analysis course, what is the piece of video content section that you want to see? What are you looking for? I know what I'm looking for. So in a technical analysis course, I am mostly looking for trends, price action, support and resistance, trend reversals. Can they nail that? And then if I do that, I don't know if I do that, but I want to know what you guys, what are you looking for in a technical analysis course? Or is it how you can determine your bias, technical bias, like to read the market? Well, let me hear your opinions. So yeah, that's what I want to know about this video. The other video is if you guys, wait, let's see, YouTube. Let's see, YouTube. I'm there live. My channel, Gary videos. Like, have you guys seen this video what I did on dollar yesterday? If not, please, there's the video. And let's see if I can find the link. Copy link. Copy link. Can I do that? So yeah. So if you watched my video yesterday, now we're going into what I did covered yesterday, but apparently not. So let's continue. Gold, dollar, CAD, whatever. Sorry. Look at fresh sheet. What are we doing here? What have we done? Nothing at all this week. Let's take those away. We've done nothing, just sideways. All right. Then we're like, but did you leave a comment, James? Did you? I would love to. YouTube would love to. But why are you asking me? Why I'm asking you to make a comment? Well, appreciation for time spent, I guess. Took me 3 hours to make it, I guess. I think that a comment of 10 seconds might not hurt. Anyways. But yeah. And the other part is if you actually can send it to somebody who actually needs it, needs to understand technical analysis, needs to understand where to take profit, where to have your entries, well, I think that would be better because I love helping people. That's why we're here. If I wasn't loving helping people, I wouldn't be here. I would be making my own cake instead of helping you guys, making even more money trading by myself. So trying to find my bigger purpose. Purpose is to give somebody something I never had myself. I think this is going to trend until it breaks. When does it break? I don't know. But I think we're going to go higher generally. Can this go down? Yes, it can. I'm not saying it can't. But I'm saying that if it does, well, I hope you do, James. I'm not going to crucify you, but I really hope that you do appreciate the work that you do, even though if you don't comment. Because to me, I read those and I'm like, oh, every time everyone comments. So it really does. It really does matter something to me. It's not nonsense. I would look for something like this. A clear breakout of this high of 1813 and then the pullback. If price comes back down again to 1793, I would be willing to take the shot again. If you took a shot here earlier. That's kind of their trade plan. Am I looking into the sell? No. But I have that as a possibility. Technical says up, fundamental says up, and I'm still up. I think that's how easy you can do it on gold. The other thing is, when is it going to end? I don't know, maybe in 2 years. We are at the start of a crisis. This continue up in crisis. Thank you, James. Another thing, people here, like when I've done, like come back the day after I've done these lives and comment, because that's what YouTube really likes, that you come back the next day and do the video. It's just an appreciation. That's all. Nothing else. So yeah, I think gold is done. Did we take profit this week? No, we didn't. Sorry. But, you know, appreciate for next week. More for next week. We are in summer, though. I might tell you that. We are in summer. It's still summer. It's still very hot outside. Still very hot inside here. And I need to open the window. So, what can I say? Well, in the summer, people go to vacation because it's hot. People go to Bahamas because it's hot. And it's nice. And we sunbath. Does anything have anything to do with trading there? No. Why? Because it's general vacation. Do people trade summer in their vacation? Not necessarily. They've made their profit. How much did JP Morgan make? Was it 150% more than normal? I think it was billions, maybe. Yeah, they killed it. Gold, I would only really use when I want to store wealth against dollar in crisis instead of holding too much cash. Okay, so let's give you a small lesson here. This is people exiting gold to get cash to cover their losses. This is central banks buying gold. I don't know if we call them central banks though, but people buying gold to do what you just did, hedge in crisis. So I think this is going to continue as long as the crisis is continuing. When does the crisis end? When we're hitting 2% of inflation, CPI inflation in America. You stay at home, James, but where do you live, James? Which country? Which part of the world? Is it Asia, America, South America, Africa, Europe, Scandinavia? So yeah, let's do more Aussie dollar. I think I have said something in the means of we're still bullish. Okay. Can this turn lower? Well, if it breaks below here, but like, yeah, but you know that already if it does. Well, don't say it will, but rather say, okay, if. But then you're already like, okay, I can sell it here. Yes, you can. Totally allowed. Is it a guarantee that you're selling a top in a uptrend that you're going to make money? Not necessarily. I think you're going to make more money if you're selling in a downtrend. When you have broken the previous support, coming back up to resistance, I think that would make you a better trader selling here. As we're going back to market structure, are we seeing lower lows, lower highs? No. We're actually seeing new tops, new tops, new tops, new lows. Okay. So we're bullish. So if you're a buyer, like, okay, good. We're still buying. Good. Good. Canada. Welcome, Canada. Aveda asks, like, just a suggestion for your YouTube channel. I think you have incredible content. Thank you. It would be nice if you learned a little bit more about you, how you got into trading, mistakes you made. Well, I can make. How many years do you need to know? No, how many years do you have to talk about my mistakes? I have a painful lot of years of mistakes that I can talk about, personal mistakes, and how much money I've made, lost in the beginning. Yeah, sure, but is that what you want to see, or do you want to see how you can day trade and how you can become more profitable? Well, I guess both. So who am I? It's actually in my Discord channel. There's a section called Who's Ewinningstrategy, where I have written down the story about me, what I've done. So I started out with binary. I went to bots. I went to account management. I lost in Forex in the beginning. What else have I done? Something else stupid. I've went into this capital thing twice at least. So I put my money into account managers. Signals, I lost. Yeah. Sounds like a good story. A hero coming from nothing. Euro USD, I am getting there. Okay. So, Aussie, I can just leave that. Take a screenshot of everything that I've lost in. Anyways. Thank you for your time and effort. I really appreciate it, and I really always watch your weekly forex forecast. It's really helpful. Thank you, Travel with Wife. Thumbs up on that. So I hope you guys leave me a thumbs up on this live video. I have 4 likes at the moment. I'm like, have I said something wrong now? Have I offended something? Like, what have I done wrong now? Please, in my humble opinion, it takes you 1 second. Can you comment on Dow Jones 30 futures on the site today? I can later on. Kwambe said you saw a lost connection. So, did you buy something, Kwambe? Or what? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Let's continue. So, what is the 5-second thing? If you want to become a successful Forex trader, please don't risk money you can't afford to lose. Please have a proven strategy on demo with over 20 trades, proving that you are profitable. Okay? Then we can go into real money. But in the meantime, you need to learn structure, trends, reversals, and where to take profit. Good. Then we have this up here. We have 70.80, which is the target for this week. But I'm like, last week we took profit. Boom. Okay, good. Then we continue mission, going upwards. Nothing else than that. Until it breaks below, as I said. So that's where I'm thinking. Stop loss below here. Good. Then I'm continuing mission up. I'm going to Euro USD because we're done. We're done. Nothing else to do here. Catch any pullback. So we can go down to like 1 hour and say, okay, this is a pullback. I will trade that. Goes up again. Pull back. Trade that. Pull back. Trade like that. Like trend, like here. So you have a double bottom. You have a higher high, buy. Higher high, higher low, buy. Higher high, higher low, buy. target reached. Done. Boom. Done. Continue. Euro USD. We have a range up here. We are still bullish. A break above here would mean continuing mission. Where are we going to now? 1520. Sounds like a good deal to me. Sounds like a good deal to you. Let's continue. Where did you put your stop loss? Well, this is a bit trickier one. So I would also say if it comes back down here to 14, sounds like a good deal to buy again. Okay, good. Let's go. Then you take your stop loss below here. Sounds good deal to me. So yeah, so down below previous low, stop loss. Yeah, target up there. Yeah, risks. The Euro Summit can send it down, so be aware of that. Apart from that, let's go. If it does break here, you can pick it up again down here. Have I done something bad here? Is this the right Euro USD? Yeah, okay, I did that already. So if it does sell off, it goes down to here, down to 1330. You can take it up again from there. If it's plan A, plan B as a buyer. What else? What else? What else? What else? Someone's commenting about New Zealand dollar. You have sold in a bullish trend. Okay. Sold in a bullish trend. At 69.20, you have your stop loss. So let's put that in here. Where is it? 69. I can do that. 69.20. That's your stop loss. That can't be right. Okay, so why is your stop loss down there if you sold? Okay, that doesn't make sense to me though, but okay. Unless you have your entry very much lower than that. And take profit at 76.13. Okay. Where's your entry, bro? Like, what's your entry? Oh yeah, okay, I used to put a sell stop. Okay, now I understand. Nope. Well, I'm not going to make you do things. That's I'm not going to make you do anything, but I wouldn't. Well, it's not my strategy. I can't teach you my strategy when you haven't been taught by me. But in my strategy, I wouldn't, because that's not where it's bearish. We have bullish trend, and 4 hour, it's not bearish until down here. But then you're like, well, if you want it to be bearish, you have to break below here. Then you can take a break. Then you can take the pullback back up there. But then the other thing is, price can come back down here and kick off. Okay. So for me, well, target is, I guess, okay. It's a bit far down. I would put take profit up here at 767, 68, sorry. But yeah, that's me. Let's continue. I don't like sell stops. At least not until I have the technical setup that I want. Euro USD is bullish at the moment, still continuing higher, and that's what we will do. Pound dollar is in a range, but range bound a bit, but still technically in the middle somewhere. Somewhere in the middle. I should do that and that. So 27 and 24. 27 is the targets. Make up your mind of where you want to. So sell the top buy the bottom and see what happens. Gold we did. That was going higher up to 1860. And yep. Okay. So back to work now, sadly. Thanks for coming on, mate. Good luck in next market tomorrow. See you next week. That time. Okay, I understand you. Thank you. Good. Then I want to do... But seriously, Philemon, please come to my Discord channel, link in the description, so that we can have an update of when that trade might be possible. Like, ask me again during the week, see if it's possible again, then we can talk about it. Okay, so I'll just, okay, fine. I'll just say, okay, Nabdin Nazim. Euro is strong, going upwards, still making a new high, taking profit for buyers, strong. It will continue up next week. That's how it sounds like today. Until it breaks at least, until it breaks at least 2180, you're still going higher. Yeah, I just made my comment. It is still bullish. It's still going up. Until it breaks 2180, it's still going up. 2358 is the target for this week. If you're a seller, you're looking down to maybe 2120, but you didn't get to sell. You have a new high. So, yeah, I think as it is right now, it is not bearish. Okay. Going back to dollar now. USD CAD is in a range. I think I said that yesterday. Sell, buy. Anything in between there? Nothing else? Good. Then, like, that's completely everything that I do. Like, how would you come to that conclusion? I want to see, I want to see this. Low, 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 but it's all higher lows going upwards. Here, that's not the case, because here we have a high, here we have a low, here we have a lower low, here we have a low, but here we have a high, but it's not higher high. And then we have a low here, that is a low, and that's a high. So it's just in between somewhere. So that's not a trade that I want to be in. So I'm like, adios amigos. I'm leaving the building. Okay? So, what else? New Zealand dollar. Where is this one going? Well, it went sideways last week. So, is that where you want to go? Is that what you want to do? Well, you are kind of in a range. At a higher range. Looks very bullish to me. Range bound, but still, has it broken out? Well, I don't know. It's not trending at the moment. So, but I would look to like, okay, fine, good. I can look for a break higher and say if it breaks higher, I am going to buy it. Okay, up to 67. That sounds like a good deal to me. Yeah, I think that's a good deal. If ever breaks higher. If it doesn't, well, don't look at me. Oh, Connor. How did you go from losing to winning? Okay. Let me tell you my few principles in life. I went from losing to winning because I started to look at trends. I look at SNR, and that really determines if I'm buying or selling. No, yeah, technically, like if I'm going to buy, I'll need a bullish trend. I need price to go higher, higher, higher. If I'm a bear, I need to go lower, lower, lower. The other thing is I know which month ahead I'm going to buy or sell. So if it's January or March, I know what to do. Okay, so already ahead of the month, I anticipate the new trend. Then I look for trend reversals. Let me do an example. Let's do EURUSD. We can do EURUSD back in January. Okay, back in January. 1st of January, I sell. But I sold last year and I sold the year before that. So, okay, so what do I do then? I go in December. I say if price comes up to this price here, I will look for a reversal. If price comes up here, I would look for a reversal. If price goes below here, I would look for, like now right here, if I see a new low here, I would look for pullback and I will sell from mid-December. So yeah, so I would try, so if this is now touching here, okay, I would look for reversal. That's a reversal I would look into. Reversal I would look into, and I would stop trading here. Maybe lose something, but yeah, generally speaking, trying here. Then we'll go to January. I will look for reversal, look for reversal, look for reversal. Still not a reversal, still not a reversal, still not a reversal, still not a reversal. There you go. And I would sell there. Then I would, okay, it went down, 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 down. Came back up again, sell again. And now we just let it wait out, coming back into February. So where's February? February is taking profit down here. So February, I would look into selling up here. Back up this to this area here. I would look into that. I will continue trading. Looks like I get my price. Looks like I get my price up here. I would sell again. And boom, we go. So that's what I would do every month. I have a predetermined bias. I have a reversal of trend, and I would look at specific areas, waiting. And then in the middle, I will add when there's a pullback in a bearish trend. I will add in a pullback in a bearish trend, and I would likely to take profit in this green zone here. And then I would continue to do that as long as we have the trend. Okay? And then we come back into April. And April was different this year. But I will look, but that's maybe a yen trade. But I will look into buy 2nd of April. We're going into 2nd of April here. So here I would look for a buy. Okay, so what do you see here? We have a new low, we have a new high, we have a new higher low, higher high, catch the pullback. Oh, sounds like a good deal to me. Take profit up here then. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Good, there you go. Congratulations. So I would buy April and I would sell May. So I would have lost or I won something here, but I didn't win a lot, but I would have still have those ones. And there we go. And 1st week of June, I would buy. 2nd week of June, I would sell. I just gave you my secret. Sorry. And I know what I'm going to do for August. I know what I'm going to do for September. And I know what I'm going to do for November and December and January next year. Okay. So if you guys like that, please give it a like. I just gave away what I do, like my secrets. So if you don't like my secrets, okay, I will not mention them again. Yeah, okay. So So where were we actually? We were Aussie CAD, USOIL, New Zealand. Yeah, okay, higher. Okay, good. Okay, so what's bothering you guys? Aussie yen. Aussie yen is, to me, I don't know. It's in a range, struggling range, but I'm generally tiptoe to the upside. Looking for longs, I would look for a new high. I would look for a pullback in this area here around 75. Until that time, yeah, nothing much. That's how easy it is. Okay, so yeah. What else? Yeah, that's that. Nothing else than that. Then we have Aussie New Zealand. I can do Aussie now. Good. So what is confusing to you? First of all, I might tell you that you should only trade Aussie yen, Aussie dollar, Aussie Swissy together, but not Aussie CAD, Aussie New Zealand, Euro Aussie, and Pound Aussie, really, fundamentally. So for this to be absolutely sideways is absolutely logical. This should be confusing to you, and this shouldn't be a pair you should trade, fundamentally. What does that mean? That means if you are going to trade with profits, with a trend, if you're going to win the war, do you put the best against the best performers? Or do you take a terrible performer and a good performer against each other? So one has a very large advantage. You just put the best against the best. Aussie, New Zealand, trades normally the same. Get strong together, weak together, ranges together. So I wouldn't be interested in it even. Fundamentally. And now we see here it's sideways. Okay, good. It is sideways. There's nothing for me and you to do here. But if you're forcing me with a gun and electric shock and waterboarding and stuff like that, I would say, okay, that's, oops, this is the top around 107.40 and this is the bottom around 105.80, and you are trading in that range. That's why it's confusing, because there's nothing to see. Okay? If it gives you a confusing reading, it might be a good time to step back, do something else. Okay? Nassim, you have mentioned Dow 30 for quite some time now. Thank you for your interest. Yeah. Good trend reversal on Euro Yen. I don't agree with you. It's bullish. It's going upwards so far. Where is Dow? Do we have Dow? It's a stock. Dow Jones. Dow Jones 30. Yes, 30. Okay. It's tilted to the upside. Nothing else than that. I would only look for a buy, and if it's false, okay. If I'm not day trading it, I'm just generally trading it for the long run anyways. And it had made a new high. Okay, good. Take the pullback and take it up. If you want to sell it, fine, go ahead. But that's not what I do. Hello, I'm Illuminati. Welcome. And you have to look into my name. I don't spell it that way. All right. So let's do yens. That is, need a new high pullback. Good. CAD yen sideways. Nothing to do. Nothing to see. Nothing to trade. But we're trading for money. Sometimes you make money by not doing anything at all. Euro yen, we are tilted to the upside. Target is 23.50. Okay, 23.50. We have a new higher high. We have a pullback. We're looking for a new pullback. Looking for a new high. Good. Until we break below 21.80, we're still going higher. Okay, stop loss 50 pips. New Zealand yen is not doing anything at all. I will wait for a new high and continuing higher. Apart from that, nothing else to see. Stop loss 50 pips. What's the target on New Zealand yen, you might ask? 71. USD yen is another one that people ask me, Evan, what can you tell me about USD yen? Please give me USD yen. USD yen is the god. It is going sideways. Nothing to trade, nothing to do. It has a large range. It has a small range. It has a big range. So whatever you do, you trade within the limits of the USD yen gods. Thumbs up on that one. There's nothing else to see. You have to wait for price to come up here, price to be here. Well, you might ask, what is the best pair to trade next week? Okay, I'm going to give you my suggestions. Okay, are you ready? Aussie USD, Euro USD, Euro yen. Okay, good. That's what I would look at. Maybe gold as well. Okay, I think that's a good deal. CHF yen, I'm not even looking at it. I don't know what you do. Like what? Fundamentally, people, I don't trade Swiss yen together, USD yen together, because they move together. But Ivan, we want to see you doing that. We want to know you're out. No. 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 What is this? This is not a bearish trend. Okay, well, I guess that's a sell, but it comes all the way up again. Like, do you want to trade that? Well, that's okay, but this is terrible. No, that's not a good trade. You can sell it, fine, doesn't matter to me. Don't shoot me for your loss and stop loss above here, but fundamentally this should go sideways. So you look for buys down here, you look for sells up here. Adios amigos. I see you on the other side of a better trade that can make me more money than this one. Look at that. Boss Lady asks a very good question. She asks, any fundamental ideas of yen end of August? I can tell you for free right now, without being a financial advisor or anything at all, we are going into a rocky fall. We might go sideways in a larger trend. We might also be technically to the upside. That's kind of what I tend towards, but generally also not trending like a rocket ship, but more able to trade, more ability to trade like one trade, 500 pips, and then pulling back down again, giving another try back up again. So you might not get far if you take a 3-month period, but generally speaking, I would hope for a bullish trend on yen pairs. That means weak yen. That also means that this coronavirus thing has to kind of fade away. It also means that this trade war that I anticipate coming in. Did you hear that? I anticipate potentially a trade war with China for Trump to win the election. That sounds like a good storm for him, because he needs an enemy. In his brain, he needs an enemy so he can win, become the great leader he is. So it seems to be him strengthening out of the trade war with China last time. So Why not again? And that could like put the whole election thing on pause and be more into the trade war to diffuse the election, and then the election looks like him like makes this great leader. Sounds like a good deal. But that's just me analyzing what he might do. So if I see trade war related items in the news, dollar gets strong again. Swissy gets strong again. Yen gets strong again. So that's risks to my weakening in dollar, weakening in yen. But that's just what I want to see. But they do. So I trade in that environment, still with the trend upwards. I would still buy, and I would still have like my setups and wait for the market conditions to be right, technically, but fundamentally. Another thing is if Biden has like the opposite of Trump, if he has a lot of potential to win, that might send dollar strong again. But what has this anything to do with Forex? Does this make us any money? Well, I'm telling you the risks of what potentially can influence the market. But what is happening right now? Norway is going bananas. We're buying, and buying. So far, good for the economy. I think we have a good recovery. The only question is when businesses start to default because they couldn't pay the taxes that have been deferred, and that could potentially do that. And yeah, generally speaking, start paying loans again. So, can there be a second wave financially? Maybe. Not what I see right now. But having that in mind, we are economists. We are analyzing the financial market. It's just like, oh, give me a trade, sell Euro USD. Okay, I can do that. I can tell you, sell Euro USD tomorrow. You will make profit. But that doesn't make you $500. I can say you can sell Euro USD and you can be in profit for 1 minute. But if you're going to be in profit for the next 5 years, you need to have a bigger strategy than just selling Euro USD because you felt like it. Because Corona's second wave will have impact on August or no? Good question. I don't think August is really the month for the second wave. Well, now everyone has been on holiday, and if coronavirus is like, whoa, we're going party, coronavirus. I think that coronavirus may have an impact in September. But it's just theories. I say we're going to be back to normal in summer. That's how I was right. But yeah, I'm not making any predictions. I'm just going to follow. But also on Euro USD, for example. Let's see. This is the bottom. This is where the Fed said they're going to defend it. Okay, so if price goes back down again, I don't think we're going back down below here again. It can go down there again to 108, but I don't think it's going to go well below that again. Because here Fed said they're going to defend it by any means, whatever that means. So that's the bottom in the market. That's why it's trending upwards, because the policymakers has said we're going to fight it. We're going to pump as much money as we can to defend the stock market, to defend the financial system. Then can the Fed then lower interest rates? No, because they said no, they won't. But they will put more stimulus. Okay, that's what we will do. We will buy the stock market. And that's why you see the stock market going up. Because the Fed wants the market to do that. Okay? Back to questions. Pound Aussie, I have done that already, Paul. So go back in this video and you will see. Because current second wave will hit notice. This is RudderDog1. Hi, welcome from Discord. Did you analyze pound dollar? I think I've done that. I might say that. Can we do that once again? Just technically speaking, we are in a range, and I think we were range bound as well. So anything above here, anything below here, that's kind of where you would get more of a trend. Do you think USD is going to get stronger? I live in the US and I think the dollar is will go down. Hendrix, I think dollar is going to be weakening and weakening because of the Fed. But what I was talking earlier now about was the risks to my bias of dollar gets weak, or being weak as it is right now, or weakening. Okay, so I was just saying that if there is trade war, we might get stronger with dollar. If there is a coronavirus effect, second wave or third wave, whatever it is, dollar gets stronger again. If Biden has a more likely chance of winning, dollar would get stronger again, or political. So I'm just going to go through economically, politically, seasonally. Dollar is supposed to be weakening. It also depends what kind of the result season will be. Seems like so far the Americans has done well, generally speaking. So, yeah. Anyways, the third wave corona will affect U.S. economy, just like the Spanish flu in 1918. Sounds like a good deal to me. Okay, no, because they say the market is always months ahead, a year by now, I would say. But I don't know. It is the same case with anticipating coronavirus wave 2 and economic crisis for companies will fall after the stimulus stops. Totally true. Once that stimulus that the Fed and all the other central bank has put in place, when that's done, over, stops, ends, stock market is going to go down again. But the Fed, central banks, knows this. They're not stupid. They know what they're going to do. They're going to continue until the market is ready. Until the market is ready, mature enough for a fall. So generally, when the market is generally stable, market stable, okay, equal, market equals stable. That's when they will do it. If that's in half a year, if that's in 10 months, if that's in a year, 2 years, I don't know. Until the market, so that's kind of if, when, kind of a statement. Okay? So what's the next pair you want me to cover today, guys? I think I have talked a lot today as well. But, so this is fundamental that I want you guys to know, understand. What are you guys looking for next week? I can do that. You guys answer the thing about which pairs you want me to cover next. I'm opening to anything right now. And then I will do a chemical calendar. Okay. Okay. So let's see if we can do something about this. I have done US30 boss lady. I would only look for buys, and it's bullish at the moment. So BOJ today is important. I will read that. So I'm just going to go through right now. I will read that report. What it says, what do they mention, what are they looking for? Okay, that one. That one is interesting. Interest rate decision is number 1 on my list. Interesting, interesting, interesting. And then rest is like blah, 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 blah. Oh, CPI is interesting. That's interesting. CPI and interest rates is interesting. Meeting minutes from RBI is also very interesting. I would look into that as well. Then I will look into retail sales. Yeah-ish. I will look at the number for CAD. Not more than that. We're looking to a number for Aussie, not necessarily more than that. CPI of CAD. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I will totally look into that. And which of them am I looking most into? Core. Consumer Price Index Core. It was 0.7 previously. Expecting increase. This is supposed to be around 2%. If it's not, we still haven't recovered. All right. Continuing more. Consumer confidence, yeah. Initial jobless claims, not so important anymore. Trade balance is important for New Zealand because they're exporting country. And then retail says, I will look into it. PMI, I will look into it. PMI, I will look into it. And PMI, I will look into it. So generally speaking, most important thing is monetary policy, meeting minutes. I will look into that. And I will look into these meeting minutes from RBA and CPI and CPI. Okay, good. That's that. Nothing else. So, yeah. Okay week. Okay week. Wally, I'm still active. Sorry, guys, if I'm still active. Hendrik says, I think Oz is dying. China is no longer landing their money. Well, believe it or not, well, they are in a war now, or they're supposed to be in a war, or they war. War in a war? So that's not good, is it? So do we have US 30? I'm bullish on US 30. Going higher is bullish. S&P 500. I'm bullish on S&P 500. Yeah. Good deal. Still bullish. What else? Pound Aussie twice. Okay, I've done Pound Aussie today, people. I might remind you of that, but I can do it now. Range bound, sell around 82, buy around 79. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then if it breaks 82, it is in a bullish trend. Wow. Good. That's plan B. That's plan B as a buyer, plan A as a buyer. If it breaks, goes into darkness, catch the pullback and sell it as a plan B for sellers, plan A for sellers to sell it here. Okay. Good. Did you do Euro New Zealand? Oh, I can do Euro New Zealand. I hope that means long pound Aussie. Right now, it ain't doing anything. It's range bound. We could hope for, but it's not the condition at the moment. So it's low, yeah, it's low. Do you want to buy it here? Well, that's totally up to you and your strategy. I'm not going to pose it, but it's supposed to be in your demo account trading statement what you did on demo. If you should be trading here, if this is what makes you money normally, okay? But I don't know. I don't talk about that too much, maybe. But a core fundamental thing to my trading theory, psychology, life is you need to be on demo. I have demo. I have no shame in demo. Demo is king. I didn't get an A in Ocean Crafts. Demo. Okay? Demo is king. Why? I test out strategies. I test out things that I might want to see. If it does really work in real life. And if it doesn't, I won't put my money into it. I won't lose money for testing out a strategy that doesn't work. Okay, let's continue. Oh yeah, I will do USR and USDR. I forgot about that. And no, I haven't, but let's go into it. I think you want to see a break here, Wally, before you do anything here. Can you buy it here? Yeah. I don't like it. Well, yeah, okay, fine. You can do it if you want to. But I would really see a pullback. New high pullback. That would be better to me. Target, you might ask? Target should be 76. Okay. Stop loss 50 pips. That was good. That was awesome. Australia might go bear. I totally agree with you. They are entering the first recession the country has ever had. Interesting. Where do you rate this boss lady? Well, one can be analysis, or just a theory, or actually looking into what is a recession, and then going to look into the data that's coming out of Australia and say, okay, is this data proving that we're going into economical recession? So you need to do research. Yeah. Philman, talking about uses Singapore dollar. I don't use symmetric triangle, and I don't do phenomenon, and I don't do HNS. So I think I'm going to pass that very smoothly. Please do euro. Who is Nick? Please? I'm not Nick though. What was I supposed to do? USDZAR, EUROZAR, very fast. So I do EUROZAR whenever it is bearish. I do USDZAR whenever it's bearish. Is this bearish? Ish. If gold goes up, ZAR goes up. And it's generally yeah. It's not necessarily the best trend ever, but you get paid to hold. That's what I do with my broker. I get paid to be in a short position. Is this a good sell? Yeah, okay, I would sell it this week as well. Look for one, target down to 1880. Yeah, good enough, but it's very expensive. And pips costs a lot. Just telling you for free. It's not for the faint-hearted. Yeah, okay, this one's better. This one is better, but sell, sell, sell. Okay, we are good on USDR. Good to sell. Where's the target? Well, bottomless at the moment. I'm just holding it to hold it. Because I get paid to hold it, and then I'm just taking profit to break, stop loss to break even, and let it run. Let it go. Let it go. I can hold it forever now. Yeah. USD NOK. I think we still need a break below here. Still need a break below. So no yet. Euro NOK. I think you can still sell it if you come up here a bit higher and then sell it down to 1050. That's a good deal. Swissy. I don't know which Swissy you're talking about though. But yeah. So I want to do oil now. Then I'm getting fried. Okay. We are going higher. I will do that tomorrow with UOIL tomorrow personally, I think. Getting hungry. Anyone is hungry today? So, what is this? What do you see? I see up. I see sideways. And yeah, up. Okay. I still see up. Let's see a roofing. Somebody put a roof. So the market is actually just, I don't know, sideways, wondering what to do. Then you wait until it figures itself out. Until it figures itself out. Like, wow. Sounds like a good deal. Because you don't lose money. Awesome. Alright? What else can I say to you guys? Yeah. I haven't got enough of these answers to these questions. So Wally, minimally you, like, if you don't answer me this question, I'm going to abandon you forever. I'm just joking. So guys, when you're looking into technical analysis course, whenever you're buying it, mentally or with physical money, what do you look for? What kind of video do you look for? What content do you look for? What information do you look for? Is it price action? Is it indicators? Is it support from resistance? Like what is it? Or is it just a reputable guy that you have understood, has a very good understanding of the market, and that's why you want to buy from him? A technical analysis course. I'm just wondering, because right now I want to improve my own, so I'm here for free, asking free questions, because I do this for free. So, exchange. What do you think of, what to do with oil? I am not buying at the moment, but it's still bullish, and I will wait for it to go bullish again, because right now it's ranging. XAU for Monday, Pato. Well, let me answer you that question very fast, very quickly, and it's range bound. It has to break out. It also has to do something called trending. And I will not touch it until it trends again. So right now in the range, and if it breaks out, I will take the pullback, and there you have it. Interesting to hear you are so bull. Hendrix, then you haven't understood me. I can be bear on dollar, which I am. I can be bear on dollar, but still understand what mechanisms, what events is going to make it bullish. I can make you a ton of reasons of why it's bearish and why it should be bearish and why it should be continue to be bearish. Okay? But I just give the reasons of why that could change. Okay? Simple. And Nadim says, first of all, price action. Second of all, structure. Third of all, indicators. Fourth of all, breakouts. Okay. Sadork says, price action and support and resistance. Okay. So, in my course, Nasim, I have all those things. Nardok, in my course, I have all those things. I think that's why 10-year bonds are capped. Yeah. Yeah. That's what the that's what the Fed did. They capped it. So you have to get your money elsewhere. You need to put your money elsewhere than in bonds. So for anyone who doesn't understand what I'm talking about right now, if you want to have a risk-free investment, you get guaranteed money from the government in America, you buy a 10-year treasury bond. When you buy this treasury bond, you get returned. Right now, it's around 1%, give or take. I don't remember the current one. So, for the next 10 years, you hold your money, give your money to the American government, and you get 1% back. But for any pension funds, hedge funds, mutual funds, whatever those funds is called right now, they have a mandate of 5% a year. They can't do 1%. They need 5. So for them to get the returns they are mandated to give to their owners, they do elsewhere. So they go into stock market, They go into mortgage-backed securities, which also the Fed is kicking them out of. They go into the markets. Banks does the same. They also buy bonds, but now they don't. Well, they get money from the government to sell the bonds to the government because the government bought them. So what do? They lend money to the market. So there's more money in the market, more people borrowing money. So there's more money in the economy. So the economy goes better. Yay! Okay? More supply of money, more money in the market, more money in the stock market. And eventually everything goes up. Okay? Does any effect of COVID vaccines over gold price? I haven't seen that correlation at the moment, but I would say gold goes up. And yeah, maybe COVID vaccine will make it go down, but I think it's still necessary. It's no longer vaccine is going to kill or make the market anymore. It is the economic impact of the market. Okay, no, economic impact in countries. So you have to look at the macro data to look at what is happening to understand what gold prices is going, basically. Sorry, guys. So I think gold is going to go for the next 2 years. Cheers. I think I'm done bowling at the moment. I think I have done given you pound. I have given you CAD. I have given you Aussie. I have given you NOK, ZAR, gold, oil, Aussie, yen. Did we talk about New Zealand? We talked about New Zealand yen, New Zealand dollar. Okay. USD CAD being sideways. Most of the pound currency pairs are sideways. So it's summer. Sideways. Okay. If you have given you any value, please give it a like. And when I'm done with this video, come back tomorrow and give it a comment because I value comments in the actual video. Right now, good. Even better tomorrow when there's a comment section below this video. Okay? Until next time, please stay safe. Don't risk money you cannot afford to lose. This webinar did not contain any investment advice. It's only for educational purposes and only for what I would do. You have your own system, I hope, on demo that you have proven that you can make money on demo over at least 20 trades. Sounds amazing. I wish you successful trading career. I'm trying to be here for you, making you successful. Together we become successful Forex trader for the next 20 years. We're still young, we'll still have time. So, till next time, stay safe and don't risk money you can't afford.